Good evening and welcome to the regular meeting of the Frankfort Village Board. And tonight is Monday, April 21st, 2025. Call this meeting to order, and we ask our clerk, Katie Schubert, to take the roll, please. Here.
Trustee Ledden?
Here.
Trustee Savaria?
Here.
Trustee Rigoni?
Here.
Trustee Petro?
Here.
Trustee Borelli?
Here.
Trustee Rossi?
Here.
Attorney Lamore? Police Chief Jalepis?
Here.
Administrator Pisha?
Here.
Assistant Administrator Barika? Present. Clerk Schubert is present, and we have quorum, Mayor.
Thank you. If everyone would please stand with me. Gentlemen, please remove your hats, and let's say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, tonight it's a genuine pleasure to proudly recognize and congratulate the Hickory Creek Middle School girls volleyball teams on their 2025 Illinois Elementary School Association State Championship victories. We have a full house in here tonight. The 6th, 7th grade team completed a perfect undefeated season with an impressive 21-0 record, securing their second consecutive state title after winning in 2024. The 8th grade team also had a remarkable season, finishing with a 21-1-0 record. Many of these players were part of the 2024 championship team as well. The village takes great pride in celebrating the achievements of its youth and recognizes the dedication, sportsmanship, and pursuit of excellence that's demonstrated by these student athletes. Congratulations to the team, Coach Vallejo, Coach Roberts, and all who contributed to the remarkable journey. And we have Principal Tricia Dotson in the audience tonight as well. To honor this outstanding accomplishment, I entertain a motion from the floor to approve a proclamation recognizing the HCMS girls volleyball teams for their state championship titles.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right. That motion carries. If the coaches and the teams would meet me down at the podium here, we will present the proclamations to you. We also have Superintendent Wernette with us too, Doug Wernette. Doug, I didn't see you there. Ladies, congratulations. What a fantastic accomplishment. And we just know you're going to continue to make us proud. And we've created a dynasty in Frankfort. I think it must be something more. Who knows? But our coaches, we have Coach Vallejo. Would you like to introduce the ladies on your team and tell us a little bit about your season?
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, everyone. I am Coach Christina Vallejo, and I'm so honored to stand before you today to recognize this just incredible group of girls. As Mayor stated, we finished our season with 21 wins and 1 loss, which is just something to be so proud of. And also, as the Mayor stated, I do believe we have built a dynasty of volleyball here in Frankfort. And it is all kudos to these girls that stand before you, Coach Roberts. Just the standards that these girls have set for themselves, both physically, academically, are just incredible. They are great students, they are great young women. They lead both in the classroom, on the court, and they have truly brought an immense amount of joy to my heart, and I could not be more proud to be their coach, to have seen every single one of them grow throughout the season. So I'm very proud and honored tonight to introduce to you our 8th grade girls state champions. So we're going to start with pin hitter Alyssa Steele. Defensive specialist Haley Hoods. Setter and pin hitter Gabrielle Howard. Defensive specialist Elise Meter. Libero Kate Lincoln. Pin hitter May Yassine. Middle blocker Claire Conley. Middle blocker and captain Audrey Youngkin. Setter and captain Hayden Enselman. Outside hitter, Lauren McCoy. Outside hitter, Jayla Thomas. And we're also missing our outside hitter, Sarah Hellrum. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'd like to present you with a proclamation for the 8th grade team.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
We'll get to the 7th graders. 7th graders in just a second. Congratulations. All right, Coach Roberts. Congratulations to your team here too. And if you'd like to introduce the girls as well as tell us about your season.
Like Coach Vallejo said, we're very proud of the girls. I think one of the best moments is seeing our older girls take the younger girls in the building and really show them the passion that we have for the sport. This season was just as incredible as last season, but it's even more special just because we set a lot of goals. Personally, this is a passion of mine, and I think it's really neat to be able to kind of spend time with people that are like-minded. These girls really proved that to us this season. So, our libero, Sage Canning. Co-captain Mackenzie Connolly. Co-captain Ashley Ortiz. Defensive specialist Emma Leiker. Outside hitter Emmy Elliott. Middle hitter Aubrey Saslin. Middle hitter Allison. Kelly is another outside hitter. And I'm gonna think both of them here today, but that's where my brain stopped. So Eva is not here. Mia and Aubrey. Oh, and Aubrey. And Ella. So we have a lot of girls on here today. Congratulations.
Thank you. We want to present you with this proclamation and congratulations again, girls. We'll be looking forward to great things coming in the future. All right, parents, thank you. That part of the meeting, if you want to go, you can go. You don't have to sit through some of the exciting things that we do. But ladies, thank you and congratulations on an amazing season. To your coaches and also to your parents. And your families for the support of your young life. Thank you. The next item that is on here is what's called the unanimous consent agenda. I wonder if we're loud enough here. All items on the consent agenda are considered to be routine in nature and will be enacted in one single motion. There is no separate discussion of these items unless a board member so requests, in which event the item will be removed from the consent agenda and will be considered separately. At this time, is there anyone who would like to remove one of the items from the consent agenda? Hearing none, can I get a motion and a second to approve? We have a motion and a second. We'll be going through these items so that those in the audience or those who might be watching later know exactly what the board is voting on. And these packets are all available in their entirety on the village website at frankfortil.org. So the first item on here would be the approval of the minutes from the regular meeting of April 7th, 2025. And then we will go to Trustee Rossi for the approval of the bills.
Thank you, Mayor. The schedule of bills for April 21st, 2025. First item is the General Corporate Fund. Disbursements are $158,598.96. The Capital Development Fund, $73,580.19. The Sewer and Water Operations and Maintenance Fund, $86,382.24. Sewer and Water Extension Fund, $4,728, for a total all-fund disbursement of $323,289.39. Couple notable items were the Prairie Park Playground Improvement Project and a purchase of new in-car police radios. Thank you, Mayor.
All right. Thank you, Trustee Rossi. Next item on here would be a trolley barn lease agreement. Go Trustee Petro.
Thank you, Mayor. Our first item is a trolley barn parking lot lease agreement. At its April 9th, 2025 meeting, the Committee of the Whole reviewed a new lease agreement between the Village of Frankfort and trolley barn owner Great Space LLC for the lease of the trolley barn parking lot and pedestrian walkway by the village. This lease allows the use of the property for This lease allows for the use of the property for the purpose of operating and maintaining the parking lot and pedestrian walkway for the benefit of the general public. The original lease agreement was approved in 2015 and extended in 2019 and will expire on April 30th, 2025. It was the consensus of the committee to forward a recommendation to the village board approving a new 5-year lease agreement with Great Space LLC, including a 5-year renewal option at the cost of $1. The motion before us is to accept the recommendation of the Committee of the Whole and adopt a resolution authorizing the execution of a trolley barn parking lot lease agreement between the Village of Frankfort and Great Space LLC for a term of 5 years with the option to renew for an additional 5 years.
Okay, thank you. And next item, we will go to Trustee Ledden.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. This item is the biosolids hauling and disposal bid award. The village advertised and sought competitive bids for a new contract for the removal, hauling, and disposal of wastewater biosolids generated by operations at the regional wastewater treatment plant. A total of 3 bids were received. The lowest bid proposal was submitted by Stewart Spreading Incorporated for the base bid work in the amount of $34.21 per cubic yard of biosolids hauling. At its April 9th, 2025 meeting, the Committee of the Whole forwarded a recommendation to the Village Board to accept the low bid and award the contract to Stewart Spreading Incorporated. The motion before us this evening is to accept the recommendation of the Committee of the Whole and adopt a resolution authorizing the execution of a contract between the Village of Frankfort and Stewart Spreading Incorporated for biosolids hauling and disposal from the regional wastewater treatment plant in the amount of $34.21 per cubic yard. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Ledden. Next item, we'll go to Trustee Burley.
This item is the Building Code Amendment, Chapter 150, Building Regulations, Public Act 103-0510, which establishes the State Building and Residential Codes Act, took effect on January 1st, 2025. This act requires municipalities with adopted building codes to update those codes to meet statewide standards. Specifically, the code must regulate the structural design of new buildings, rehabilitation work in existing buildings, and residential construction in a manner that is at least as stringent as the baseline statewide standard. To comply with these requirements, the proposed ordinance updates the Village of Frankfort's building regulations. The village remains committed to working closely with local contractors to ensure a smooth transition to these new standards. At its April 9th, 2025 meeting, the Committee of the Whole reviewed and proposed updates and forwarded a recommendation to the Village Board to adopt the ordinance as presented. The motion before us tonight is to accept the recommendation of the Committee of the Whole, waive the first and second readings, and pass an ordinance amending the Village of Frankfort Code of Ordinances, Title 15, Land Usage, Chapter 150, Building Regulations, Adoption of Certain Standards.
Thank you, Trustee. Now we'll go to Trustee Rigoni.
Thank you, Mayor. The next item is Targeted Incentive Program Grant for Integris Development, LLC. At its April 9, 2025 meeting, the Committee of the Whole reviewed a request from Integris Development, LLC for reimbursement through the Targeted Incentive Program. The Village of Frankfort and Integris Development entered into a purchase and sales agreement for the new commercial building located at 3-9 North White Street. The project, a 10,500 square foot multi-tenant commercial building, was approved for a TIP grant capped at 13% of project hard cost. Based on the 13% reimbursement rate, the TIP grant total is $337,884.43. It was the consensus of the committee to forward a recommendation to the Village Board approving the TIP grant as presented. The motion before us is to accept the recommendation of the Committee of the Whole and adopt a resolution approving a Targeted Incentive Program grant in the amount of $337,884.43, which includes a rebate of the previously paid eligible waived fees and other village incurred costs in the amount of $141,326.93 to Integris Development LLC for the construction of a multi-tenant commercial building located at 3 through 9 North White Street within the H1 Historic District.
All right, thank you, trustee Rigoni. Now we have 2 items from the Plan Commission, and the first one will go to trustee Savaria.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The first item from the Plan Commission report is the Frankfort Chop House Special Use Permit for Full-Service Restaurant with Liquor Sales, 11235 West Laraway Road, Units A, B, and C. Applicant Azir Zabiri proposes to operate the Frankfort Chop House, a full-service upscale restaurant in Units A, B, and C of the Homestead Center, located at B2 Community Business District at 11235 West Laraway Road. The applicant requests the granting of a special use permit for the operation of a full-service restaurant with liquor sales. At its March 27, 2025 public hearing on the project, the Plan Commission forwarded a unanimous 6-0 recommendation to the Village Board to approve the special use permit request. The motion before us is to accept the Plan Commission recommendation, waive the first and second readings, and pass the ordinance granting a special use permit for a full-service restaurant with liquor sales to the property located at 11235 West Laraway Road, Units A, B, and C, to accommodate the operation of the Frankfort Chop House in accordance with the reviewed plans, public testimony, and the findings of fact.
Thank you, trustee Savaria. Then for the final item that also goes with this project, we'll go to trustee Rossi.
Thank you, Mayor. A major change to the Homestead Center Planned Unit Development, 11235 West Laraway Road. Applicant Brianne Yurchuk, representing the property owner Brianne Development, Inc., has filed an application requesting a major change to the Homestead Center Planned Unit Development to amend the final development plan for Lot 1 and approve a final development plan for Lot 2 for a proposed 25-space parking lot expansion on the properties located at 11235 West Laraway Road, Lot 1, and the west adjacent lot, Lot 2. The applicant seeks to expand the existing parking lot to accommodate the potential tenant for the proposed use of a full-service restaurant in Units A, B, and C of the existing Homestead Center building. At its March 27, 2025 public hearing on the project, the Plan Commission forwarded a unanimous 6-0 recommendation to the Village Board to approve the major change to the Homestead Center Planned Unit Development. The motion before us: accept the Plan Commission recommendation, waive the first and second readings, and pass an ordinance granting a major change to the Homestead Center Planned Unit Development to amend the final development plan for Lot 1 and approve a final development plan for Lot 2 for a proposed 25-space parking lot expansion on the properties located at 11235 West Laraway Road and the west adjacent lot in accordance with the reviewed plans, public testimony, findings of fact, and subject to engineering approval. If and when either lot is sold in the future, a reciprocal easement agreement for shared parking among both lots shall be established and recorded in conjunction with said sale. Any landscaping depicted on the approved landscape plan, which may be impacted by the proposed parking lot expansion, shall be relocated on the site, and the required landscaping as depicted on the improved landscape plan for Lot 1 and 2 of the Homestead Center PUD shall be installed prior to the issuance of the receipt of occupancy.
Thank you, trustee Rossi. Those are all the items tonight on the unanimous consent agenda. We have a motion and a second. We will go to our clerk, Katie Schubert, for the vote, please.
Trustee Rigoni.
Yes.
Trustee Petro.
Yes.
Trustee Borelli.
Yes.
Trustee Rossi.
Yes.
Trustee Ledden.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. The next item is what's called the mayor's report. As a sign of support for our residents serving in the military and their families, the village board finds it appropriate to extend the temporary waiver of sewer and water fees for qualified Village of Frankfort residents deployed for a minimum of 6 months duration. Once approved, the fee waiver remains in effect for 6 months. If the qualifying resident remains on active duty during that period, the waiver may be renewed upon submission of a new application. We are looking to adopt a resolution. The motion be to adopt a resolution authorizing the waiver of water and sewer fees for a period of 6 months for Village of Frankfort military personnel serving on active duty in the Armed Forces of the United States. Can I get a motion and a second, please?
Second.
We have a motion and a second, and we do need a roll call vote on this, please, clerk?
Yes.
Petro?
Yes.
Trustee Borelli?
Yes.
Trustee Rossi?
Yes.
Trustee Letton?
Yes.
And Trustee Savaria?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. The Village of Frankfort will celebrate its annual Earth Day event on Saturday, April 26th. Residents and civic groups are invited to participate in a community-wide cleanup effort and help beautify our neighborhoods, parks, and roadways, and the Old Plank Trail. The village will provide garbage bags, gloves, and a free T-shirt while supplies last. The supplies can be picked up here at the Village Hall between today, April 21st, through the 25th, from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and you can sign up for a cleanup location. Prizes will be awarded for largest items, strangest items, and most trash collected. For more information, visit frankfortil.org or contact our event coordinator, Sue Lynchy. At this time, I entertain a motion from the floor to approve a proclamation designating Saturday, April 26th, 2025 as Earth Day/Arbor Day in the Village of Frankfort.
Second.
We have a motion, a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Thank you. That motion carries. And the Village of Frankfort has once again been honored with the Tree City USA designation by the National Arbor Day Foundation. This recognition reflects the village's ongoing commitment to urban forestry and its dedication to meeting the Tree City USA standards. The award celebrates Frankfort's continued efforts to promote a greener, healthier community for its residents. We want to congratulate our Frankfort Police Department for once again earning the Lexipol Gold Award, recognizing their continued excellence in policy management. Our country market is set to reopen on Sunday, April 27th. It's from 9 until 1 at downtown Frankfort. We have nearly 60 vendors. The market features a vibrant array of fresh produce, flowers, plants, meats, seafood, dairy, baked goods, hot foods, and much more. Come explore, shop local, and enjoy the best flavors of the season. We also have another police event that's coming up, Coffee with a Cop, and that'll be on Monday, April 29th, and that's from 8 to 9:30 a.m. at Great American Bagel, which is in our industrial park at 9326 Corsair Road. This informal gathering provides a great opportunity to enjoy a cup of coffee while engaging in meaningful conversations about local issues. You can meet the dedicated men and women who serve the Frankfort community and share your thoughts in a relaxed and welcoming setting over a cup of coffee here too. The Frankfort Arts Association invites the public to experience Beneath the Current paintings by Christina Cooley, which is on display in the hallway at the Frankfort Village Hall through May 8th. In this collection, Christina Cooley explores the unseen forces that move beneath the surface, both natural and psychological. And we have an exciting event that's coming up that is fairly new to us here. The Frankfort Police Department is hosting an inaugural All Abilities 5K walk, run, and wheel on Saturday, May 10th at Brighter Green in downtown Frankfort. This inclusive event welcomes participants of all abilities and will kick off at 9 a.m. Proceeds will benefit the Law Enforcement Torch Run for Special Olympics. And you can register at or donate to participate at our village website. You can find it. It's raceroster.com. It's one of the events. But this is more than just a 5K, and the police have and the village have been very supportive of Special Olympics. But this one also has a wheelchair component, or really all abilities. So if you want to participate, and we reached out to expand this and to talk with some people that really were sensitive and knew about what would be supporting that community. And I'm very proud of our police department doing this, and it's just one of the wonderful things we have in this village. And the village has been awarded the Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting by the Government Finance Officers Association of the United States and Canada for its annual comprehensive financial report for the fiscal year that ended April 30th, 2024. This prestigious award represents the highest form of recognition in government accounting and financial reporting. and its attainment reflects a significant accomplishment by the village and its management. Frankfort has earned this honor consecutively since 1989, demonstrating its longstanding commitment to financial transparency and excellence. And finally, on here, the village has completed its semi-annual review of closed session minutes in accordance with the Illinois Open Meetings Act. Following this review, it has been determined that no additional minutes are eligible for public release at that time. And that is all for the mayor's report tonight, rather a long one. And we'll go to our clerk, Katie Schubert, for board comments.
Thank you, Mayor. Our next village board meeting will be Monday, May 5th at 7 p.m. here at Village Hall. And that meeting will include the swearing in of clerk, trustees, and 3 trustees, and our mayor. And the next committee of the whole meeting will be Wednesday, May 14th at 5:30 p.m. here at Village Hall. And that's all I had, Mayor.
All right, thank you. Trustee Ledden.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I hope everybody had a nice Easter. It was an interesting day with the weather, but it worked out fairly well. The middle part of the day was good. People were able to get outside a little bit. And also would like to congratulate the Hickory Creek Middle School on the championships. We're very fortunate to celebrate so many of those things here in Frankfort. I also would like to congratulate the police department for putting together an inaugural All Abilities race, and what a perfect place to do it with the new park, the accessible park there. I think that's outstanding. And finally, I'd like to wish Trustee Severi a happy birthday, a landmark birthday.
50.
I was going to say 40.
All right. We'll go to the birthday boy.
All right, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Yeah, I just want to echo Trustee Ledden's remarks about the Hickory Creek volleyball team, both 6th, 7th, and 8th grade state champions. You know, Trustee Borelli says it all the time. We get so used to this because we have such a dynasty, but so we don't want to lose sight of what a tremendous achievement this is, and congratulations to those girls. That's all I had.
Thank you, Trustee. Trustee Ragoni.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd also like to congratulate the Hickory Creek volleyball team. It was fun to see friendly faces in the audience. I'd also like to congratulate the Frankfort Chop House as well as the developer, Brianne. What a wonderful addition to our community. I'm looking forward to having another place to dine out to support local. Also, just a little reminder, don't forget about the 9 p.m. routine that the police department shares with us to make sure that our doors are locked, our doors are locked, our cars are secured. But also, as we begin to venture into these busy springtime activities, I would also like to extend that to your cars as well, as we're so easy to run in and out to those baseball and softball and whatever fields that we're at that we tend to forget to lock things up. So just a friendly reminder. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Trustee Petro.
Thank you, Mayor. I too just want to recognize again both the 6th and 7th grade and the 8th grade Hickory Creek volleyball team on their state championships. I mean, it's a great day to celebrate any state championship, but let alone 2. And I want to say, I think I remember again that 6th and 7th team, that's back-to-back years for them with almost a perfect record. And that does not happen by accident. That happens with a lot of dedication and hard work coming from both of those teams. So big congratulations to them, and what a packed house we had today. Excited to see the market coming back, and Trustee Ledden, I think the weather will cooperate for opening day this Sunday. So hopefully we see a lot of residents out there getting their seasonal favorites. And Mayor, you've got cheese. Cheese is my absolute favorite one to pick up there, all the seasonal goodies that we get. And lastly, just want to wish Trustee Savaria a very happy birthday.
Thank you. Trustee Borelli.
Thank you, Mayor. Also want to congratulate Hickory Creek volleyball teams, the 7th grade and 8th grade teams. Just it's tremendous. It's always a joy to acknowledge those teams and recognize them for their great accomplishments. Want to welcome the Frankfort Chop House. I can't tell you how many people are pleased that someone's going into that space, and I'm personally pleased that I don't have to answer that question anymore. So thank you. And I looking forward to Sunday. I won't be here, but I hear the weather's going to be great, and I'll be there the following Sunday. And I, wish Jean a happy birthday. Hope you enjoyed it.
Trustee Rossi.
Okay, this will be the last congratulations, I promise, for Hickory Creek School. It actually is incredible when you think 42 games they played and lost one between them. That's unheard of in this time and age, so that's really good. Welcome to our chop house. I can tell you firsthand, I'll be one of the first people there. Looking forward to it. And I want to thank Jerry for allowing Gene to come and spend his birthday with us tonight. Happy birthday, Gene.
All right. Is there any other business for the board tonight? Okay. Is there anyone in the audience who'd like to come up for public comment and make a comment before the village board? Yes, sir? Come on.
It's my first time here, first time doing anything of this sort. My name is Juan Morales, Jr. I'm one of the owners of Pete Mitchell's Bar and Grill. We've been here now for just over a year and a half. And at the beginning of this venture, all of us are blue collar. We all worked for in different capacities for school districts and law enforcement departments. So we're venturing out doing our own business, a bar and grill. We've had no intention, as we spoke to Mayor Ogle at the beginning, we had zero interest in gaming, but unfortunately, after a year and a half in this business, we're learning very quickly that it's kind of hard to maintain a business when everyone within a very close proximity of you has gaming. I don't know what the proper route is to request that we'd be looked at for possible gaming. I don't know if there's a certain size, but any extra help would be beneficial. I've spoken with an individual who provides gaming, and he stated that the average, right? It's an average, is about $105,000 that one of these units brings in. And I was talking to my father, who's one of our business partners, and I said, geez, that'll just cover our rent. Maybe we can actually get our heads above water. But again, I know we're new to this line of work, and we walked in with the great pride and ambition and just showing what type of food we can bring to the community. But we're learning very quickly as well that it's very difficult to go up against everybody that's so close to you that has gaming. So I'm asking if anybody can just guide me in the right direction. Who do I have to talk to? Who do I have to write a letter to? Who do I have to talk to just to see if we can be looked at again for that possibility? Because we're trying to keep our heads above water.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Morales. Is there anyone else who'd like to make a comment before the village board tonight? Okay. We are going to adjourn into executive session. It'll be to discuss personnel. It is under the Illinois compiled statutes 120/2C1. And when we come back out of that, we will come back, but we will not be taking any action afterwards other than an adjournment of the regular meeting. So at this time, I ask for a motion and a second to go into executive session for personnel as I just described.
Second.
We have a motion and a second, and we need to go to our clerk for a roll call vote.
Trustee Petro.
Yes.
Trustee Burley.
Yes.
Trustee Rossi.
Yes. Trustee
Liddon.
Yes.
Trustee Savaria.
Yes.
Trustee Rigoni.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. That's it for this meeting, other than the adjournment when we come back. And we'll go into a private executive session.